Mr. Thakur needs no introduction actually in the SME ecosystem. As the head of BSE SME platform, he has been instrumental in creating a vibrant capital market pathway for emerging Indian enterprises. Mr. Thakur now has his own SME fund, which he runs successfully. So, Mr. Thakur, welcome, and we would love to hear how platforms, investors, and policy makers can together enable the next wave of SME growth series. Over to you, sir. Thank you so much.
Very good morning, VRIGHT team. Our co-panelist, Dr. Sundar, Mr. Chandrakant Patel, Dr. Vikas Gupta, Mr. Sudarshan, Mr. Suresh Manchanda, and Mr. Jitendra Gupta. It's really a privilege to be here. Already, Dr. Sundar has given a very beautiful perspective about evolution of the regulatory framework and disclosure regime in this country. So over last 30 years, we have seen many changes happening in this ecosystem, and very progressive thinking we have seen at both government and regulatory level, and a lot of changes has been done. I think the best practices have been adopted in this ecosystem, and everything is working in tandem. I think we have not seen any default happening. The systems have become so robust that even during the COVID period, we have not seen any system default, happening in this country. And it is really remarkable how our, IT infrastructure has evolved over the years, and we have one of the best robust system. Now, as far the topic is concerned regarding the SME ecosystem, whereby I was given the responsibility to start the SME platform way back in 2010, when SEBI has come out with the rules and regulations on this at the initiative of Government of India. During those times, it was really very difficult to even, talk about launching the SME platform, because we have seen the failure of OTCAI, and therefore people have the apprehension that whether this will succeed or not succeed. But and SEBI, and as far we all of us kept on getting a lot of advices and suggestion regarding reducing the lot size, giving lesser responsibility on the market makers and the underwriters, and merchant bankers were not coming forward to take this type of risk in this ecosystem, and therefore at that juncture, we don't have the merchant banker into the system who were ready to take so much risk with little reward and work in this ecosystem. And what SEBI has come out with in those time, and where I think the policy was much more stringent than in comparison to the main board, like 100% underwriting by the merchant banker, then the market making for a period of 3 years, and a lot size of 1 lakh rupees. These things, most of the players during those time think that these are hurdles in the successful of SME platform. But I think in this country, we have seen evolution of so many things. We have seen dematerialization happening very fast. We have seen automation happening so fast. And it was just a matter of time before it takes off. And slowly, we have seen almost, over the years, almost 80 merchant bankers getting registered for only the working in the SME ecosystem. In last 11, 12 years, more than 1,350 companies got listed on both the stock exchanges. Together, they have raised almost 50,000 crores from the primary market, and around 1 lakh crore rupees from the secondary market. Today, the market capitalization of both the SME platform together is approximately 5 lakh crores. And we have seen many gems emerging from that SME platform, whereby we have seen turnover going up, we have seen profitability growing exponentially, and we have seen the market capitalization also going high. But at the same time, there were many, relaxation in LODR guidelines, whereby SMEs were to disclose information only on half-yearly basis. And therefore, some of the investors have got some reservation that whether the transparency in this ecosystem is there or not. But from day one, the perspective was to handhold the SME companies and take it to the next level, make them, conversant with the laws of the capital market. They should understand the importance of transparency and compliance and start working on that. And they should also get the exposure, the visibility, which the main board companies were getting. And that started happening. So there was a provision made whereby if the SMEs cross beyond a market capitalization, beyond net worth criteria, and beyond paid up capital. So initially it was 10 crore paid up capital. Net worth criteria was 3 crores, and 3 crores was the paid up capital, with around 50 crores of market capitalization. If the company achieved this, then it was allowed to migrate onto the main board. But in 2024, we have seen a huge rush coming onto the SME platform, and some bad issues start coming, and we have seen huge subscriptions, some sort of FOMO start happening on the SME platform, and that took the regulators and MIIs by surprise, because investors were participating in huge number. Somehow the representation also gone in the wrong way, and therefore it was felt necessary to amend the guidelines of SME platform. So in 2024, we have seen the revision of the lot size from 1 lakh rupees to 2 lakh rupees. We have seen the migration criteria becoming too stringent, whereby if a company want to migrate onto the main board, they should have at least 75 crores of net worth, with a EBITDA of 15 crores and operating profit of 10 crores for 2 consecutive years. Then they were allowed to migrate to the main board. And this was done to stop the manipulators or wrongdoers from entering into the capital markets, to keep the investors safe. Because investors were the priority, and if the investors are safe, if the investors are getting yields on their investment, then I think the whole purpose of a smooth capital market exists, and that has become necessary at that point of time, and therefore the regulations were amended. Also, we have seen investigation happening on some of the companies, and some wrongdoings were noticed, and actions were taken. But in this year, we have seen, in last year, if you see, almost 160 SMEs got listed last financial year. I think they have reached almost 7,000 crores. This year also, we are seeing huge rush, though there was a little bit pause on the SME platform initially because of the amendment in the guidelines and some apprehension. But suddenly we have seen huge rush on the SME platform again happening, whereby in last 6-7 months, we have seen almost 100 SMEs getting listed, and some of them got very good subscription with some very good investors coming in. So slowly and slowly, we have seen the SMEs which have a scarcity of equity funding start getting funds from this capital market. A source of equity funding started, because I have met almost 43,000 SMEs over last 11-12 years when I was making this SME platform. And what I found in these SMEs, that they were burdened, most of them were burdened with debt funding, and therefore the growth was very limited. They were not getting any visibility nor guidance from investors. And this was happening especially from Tier 2, Tier 3 countries. Now this country is having the regulations in place, having everything in place. If we are not going to see the equitable distribution of wealth and the growth of SMEs, then this country can't progress. And therefore, it was very necessary to give the exposure to the SMEs of this country, which are the biggest source of creating employment in the country, and which can also stop the influx of the people in the metro cities, putting a lot of load on the infrastructure. It was very necessary to ensure that all the stakeholders should work in tandem to ensure the growth of the small and medium enterprises. I think over the years, SME platform has done very commendable job, though it has not got that much of appreciation that it should have got by the various quarters. But it has done very well. We have seen lots and lots of companies doing very well, and this ecosystem has started flourishing. I am quite sure that in the times to come, many investors will get associated with the SME platform. They will work, and the way the country is growing, we are today the fastest growing economy in the country. Government, a lot of policy initiatives are being taken, and sooner or later, the SMEs of this country will get indirect benefit out of that, and that will fuel the progress in these small and medium enterprises. Many of the investors, those celebrity investors which keep on coming on various channels, have recently said that out of this 1300, 1400 space, there are some of the companies which are very good, and the investors should start looking into it. So I'm quite sure that very soon, very good investors will come, very knowledgeable people will come, and very ethical people will come. Because in this market, ethics is the most important thing. And instead of short-term benefit, small short-term benefits, people should look into long-term benefits, which are very big and which are also responsible for not only the growth of 1 or 2%, but for the growth of the whole country. And I think if we all work in this direction, this country will take to the next leap forward. Second thing, I think, of course, today we are on the VRIGHT platform. VRIGHT has taken this initiative where, transparency is the most important, aspect of the capital market besides ethics. And transparency can come only when all the informations are being provided without any noise. Okay, so that all the people have the access to the information, and they can take prudent decisions before investing. And you have taken the right course, and hope that in the times to come, through your channel, many of the investors, many of the other stakeholders, and also regulators can take some clue and may take some measures to ensure that this market should grow in a very robust manner and very secure manner. So with this, all the best to VRIGHT team. Looking forward to get associated with you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Ms. Thakur, for your inspiring words and your association with VRIGHT Exchange since April this year. Your work and perspective continues to inspire confidence in India's entrepreneurial ecosystem. Thank you so much for joining us today. We will come back to you once we have all the speaker, doing the round.